Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Quee. If you are new, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hey y'all, for today's mukbang, we are eating a shrimp boil. I got shrimp, corn, eggs, one potato, and some broccoli. I got some cucumbers back here. For today, I'm drinking this probiotic drink right here, strawberry lemonade, I think. So y'all, it's good. It's good for your gut health too. So y'all, we do have a story time for today. So if you do like story times, crime show story times, stick around for that. But I'm gonna eat a little bit first. We're gonna go ahead and say grace and get started. Amen. So how y'all doing? Let me know how y'all doing down below. Oh, happy Friday. How y'all doing on this lovely Friday? I'm doing well. So y'all, story time. So there was this girl named Shekinah. Shekinah grew up in a religious family household. Her mom kept her and her sister in church. They would go to church 3-4 times a week. Shekinah knew how to sing, so she was in the choir. She was the lead singer in the choir. Her family described her as a good person. She was smart. I think she was the oldest out of her and her sister. Shekinah, once she got older, she started to steer away from church. I guess she felt like she was missing something because she would see her friends, you know, go out and do stuff. So as she got older, when she was able to make her own decisions, she started steering away from church. So Shekinah would go, got some lime juice, y'all. So Shekinah would go out. She started hanging with the wrong crowds after she got out of school, you know, going to parties and stuff. So there was always drugs and drinking around. So she started drinking. She started doing drugs. Her drug of choice was heroin. And she ended up getting addicted to it. Now with this addiction, it made her go to all different other things. She started stealing. She would go to the mall and steal out all the stores. So she made a name for herself. Everybody used to call her the Booster in Chicago. She was from Chicago. So everybody knew her as the Booster because she was good at it. But she ended up getting caught like a few times and get arrested, but she would always get out. So one time she was kind of fed up. She was like, she gonna go to the rehab, you know, get right. So she went to this rehab center for a couple of months. She was doing good. She was participating. She was back to her old self again. But while she was in there, her and this guy became close. He was in there for alcohol use. He was an alcoholic. And he had also been to jail for attempted murder, which he disclosed this information with her. But being that this was like a rehab center, you know, they were taught not to judge people. So she didn't judge him for that. But the rules were that you couldn't date anyone in the facility if you were, you know, if you were there. So they were just talking at every meeting. They would talk, and they became super close. So both of them ended up finishing their term. Both of them ended up finishing the rehab treatment. They were doing good. They were staying with their family members. He was staying with his family members. She was staying with hers until they could get back on their feet. But they was around each other so much, it's like they fell back into the trap. A couple months later, they fell back into the trap. He was back drinking. She was back doing drugs. When he would drink, she would see a different side of him. Of course, a different side that he would show her when he was in the rehab. He started yelling at her, get mad at her for everything, and they were sleeping on friends' couches. Every night they would stay somewhere different at either one of their friends' house. So one day they get up. Eric, his name is Eric. I don't think I told y'all his name. One day Eric wake her up out of her sleep early in the morning, telling her, let's get up. It's time for us to get our daily fix. You know, they'll wake up and get their little fix. And he was on drugs too, but his main thing was alcohol. But he also was on heroin too. So he told her to get up. We gotta go find us a hit, but they don't have any money. So he told her that they were gonna go to the mall. She already knew what time it was when they got to the mall. He wanted her to, you know, steal some things and they can sell it, where they can get their little daily fix for the day. But once they arrived at the mall, the story changed. He saw this lady sitting in the parking lot. He was like, he didn't want her to go in there and steal anything. He was just going to, you know, hijack the lady and steal her money. So they pull up beside the lady. She's sitting in the car, look like she about to leave. Eric pulls out the gun on the lady. She don't roll the window down. She just hollering. He telling her to roll the window down, give me all you got and all that. So the lady refused. So she just hollering. He ends up shooting inside the car, breaking the window. He ended up hitting her in the leg, the thigh. So once he hit her, he opened the car door and she just falls out. She's bleeding everywhere. And he just leaves her right there on the ground. So she just laying there bleeding out. No one helps her yet. He gets in the car, speed off in her car. Once he get a little down the road, he noticed that there's two little boys in the back seat. Her kids. So he immediately tell the kids to get out. Which they wasn't far from the mall. They were just like still in the parking lot. So he told the kids to get out. The kids make it over there back to their mom as she's laying in the, in her blood. And they're still in the parking lot. And finally somebody noticed them. And, they call 911 and trying to help her. She's clinging on to life. She's losing a lot of blood. So he drives off. He's signaling Shekinah to follow him. She's still in her car and he didn't took the lady car. So he telling her to follow him. She pulls off behind him. So they driving in a high rate of speed down the expressway. She's still following him. She had the chance to leave, but she's still following him. At this point, Shekinah is scared because she like, I don't even know he was going to do that. I didn't know he was going to shoot the lady. I thought he was just going to, ask her for her money, then we can leave. She's scared, but she still following him. So, of course, the police get there to the lady. They took her to the hospital and they put out, be on the lookout for the car that he's driving. So, they drive like 45 minutes down the expressway. He finally stopped in front of her. And get out here yelling at her, saying, what should we do with this car? How are we going to get some money? So, at this point, he She's feeding for the drugs, and he going off on her. So so Shekinah, she come up with this plan. She like, okay, I gotta get out of here because I didn't know he was gonna kill nobody. Like, this is going left. So she decides to, and like, she hit a car. So maybe he'll leave her alone if she stopped following him and act like she hit somebody. So she hit this car real hard. So hard that she had like a bruise on her forehead. And her airbag come out. So she faking, like, she not really hurt, but she faking like she's really hurt. So she's saying maybe he'll leave and go on about his business. But he actually stopped with her. He stopped with her. He got out the car. She's crawling out the car. People coming over there to help her because they see that she have wrecked. People coming over there to help her. He telling the people, get on. I got it. So her plan didn't work. He instantly put her in the car with him. The car that's stolen. And he started hitting on her with the gun and all that, because he's mad because he haven't got any drugs yet. He just going off. So the police finally pull up to them like at a light as they pull off. And as soon as Eric see the police, he sped off in full speed. He in a regular car, hitting a pole. He ended up jumping out running. And Shekinah, she just stayed there because she's like, I'm ready for this to be over with. I don't want to run. So she put her hands on the police, arrest her. They end up catching him too on foot as he's running. They end up catching him on foot as he's running. They get him down to the station. They tell him that the lady did pass away. She passed away she lost too much blood. I think she stayed like losing too much blood too long before ambulance got to her. So she did end up passing away. They end up charging him. He had a lot of counts of murder because I think he was just out on parole from something that he had previously did. So he had a lot of counts of murder. He ended up getting the death penalty, and she ended up getting life. She ended up getting life for murder. She was only 20-something, y'all, and he was like 40-something. He was like way older than her. But his case ended up getting reversed because Chicago ended up passing a law, something about the death penalty wasn't valid anymore. So that's the only reason why he ended up getting, his term got switched around to life instead of the death penalty because of that law. So he was lucky. Y'all, I get full so quick now. Excuse me. I get so full quick now, y'all, because I'm 36 weeks. I turned 36 weeks yesterday, so I only have 4 more weeks left. And I get full so quick. I'm always so hungry. As soon as I start eating, I get full quick. This was good. I got this from Publix. I got 2 other flavors. I got the watermelon flavor, and I think I got the strawberry something. But it was pretty good. But thank y'all so much for watching the video. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye, y'all.